Hi everyone, I'm Dr. Nick. See if I can log into chess.com. Barely entertain you guys. My chess.com rating is a bit lower than my Lichess rating, so you could say my Lichess rating is lying, or my chess.com rating is lying, but we'll see. One of them is wrong. Let's do a quick 5-minute though, and get my rating up. 1503, so this should be a cakewalk. Perk defense, or no, this is the Philidor. Philidor has a pretty bad reputation. Already I see many ways to attack. Now the question is, do I go to b5 and tempt fate? Or do I go to f5? This is even crazier. Stick to f3. Okay. I might want to play h3. Yeah. Should have played it before. I'm not sure why'd you want to do that, but I'll take it. Hey, I'll take it. Yeah, I'll take it, man. This is awkward. Let's see. Okay. Almost a tactic here. Very close to a good tactic coming up. No longer. I'll keep building for some tactics. This won't work either. Maybe over here. Don't do that. Alright. So this makes his bishop bad permanently. When you go from 1200 to 1500, these are sort of, I wouldn't call them subtle because they're not that subtle, but more important positional considerations. You still can't blunder. And plenty of players blunder at this elo, higher elos. Feels like chess.com ratings are more realistic than Lichess, but I could be wrong. You know, I should win this endgame if we trade down my bishop so much better than his. Okay, what do I do here? Should take. He kind of fucked up. I could put my rook down here. Or should I put my rook right here? On e6. I think that might be best. Maybe the queen should go on e6. This is tricky. Yeah, he'll be able to defend right after. Well, I can put the bishop on e7, but not now. But I could do it after, let's say I play here, start to encroach a little bit. Okay, here comes the break, but this should work. Oh, I miscalculated. Fuck. It's still... Oh, shit. I really miscalculated. Fuck. Whoopsie daisy. Yeesh. That's not good. F2. Yeesh. Lord have mercy. Yeah. I mean, it's not the end of the world, right? I could do this. It's just a little embarrassing. This position looks very drawn now. Well, as a matter of fact, I mean, rook f6 here saves the day just fine. I feel like I turned a win to a draw. Do I have time up on him? He has time up on me. Okay. Once I protect everything. Ooh, I shouldn't have done that. He's not going to take anyway. Let's see. Maybe here's where I want it to be. I'm betting on having a slightly faster microprocessor than him. That's my brain, in case you didn't know. Although, I don't know, it doesn't look good. Okay. Oh shit. I fucked up. I fucked up pretty bad. Well, there's sort of a zugzwang or whatever. Where am I supposed to go? Fuck. Okay. Shit. I lost? How'd I lose? Motherfucker. I don't play unrated. This is the Budapest Gambit. Okay. What's up, Rob? Oh my god! Stop. Oh, Lordy. That was embarrassing. Woof. Fuck. Okay. What's up, Rob? I don't know. Good question. No books out yet, but maybe one day. This guy's pretty good at endgames, I have to say. See here. Yeah, fucked up. Alright, that was fun. I think it's time to quit chess. I've been on a nice losing streak. What do you do with your time to make a living these days? I started a few software companies, but I invest. Lots of stuff. I'm a hustler, baby. Good luck with your fun, Greg. I wish it was a little bit taller. I wish it was a baller. I gotta go in like 15 minutes to see my buddy. I wish it was a little bit taller. I wish it was a baller. You guys know that song by any chance? Let's see. Can you really even think of Netflix as a media company? Or sorry, as a software company? I don't think so. I'll throw them in here. Just 1 dozen? I don't know about that. You might want to read some books for financial analysis. Probably Benjamin Graham's books would be, I guess, where I would start. I don't do much in politics, but a little bit. I mean, I'm still pretty conservative. Healthcare services. What am I doing here? Medical devices. I guess I can put in medical devices. Oh yeah, there we go. What the heck is China Senhua? China China Shenhua. It is an energy company, coal mining. I'll put that into energy because I don't follow energy. Okay, how about this one? China Yangtze. Isn't that the river? China Yangtze Power. Utilities company. These are the largest companies in the world. So we're on number 118. We've been going through them one by one methodically to make sure we don't miss anything we want to look at. Obviously, this list was generated with an API, so 2,000 or 3,000 of the largest companies. See, 7, 8 billion, 10 billion, 20 billion, etc. All right, so what are we on? 118, Saudi National, probably bank, so we'll remove that as well. Saudi National SNB. It's got to be Saudi National Bank, yeah. A couple industrial companies. Just a good day, lazy Saturday to do some maintenance. Catch up, see if there's any companies I missed that got really big over the years that I was away. Doesn't look like it. That's Zara owner, right? Isn't that an apparel company? Isn't that like the 4th richest guy in the world is Artego? Armando Artego? MSI is a token that supports my new software company called Druglike, which is a simulation software company. If you want to learn about MSI, there's a chat room in Telegram. It was also what I was hacked for, so we've been able to recover half of what I was hacked for, so I've bought back half of what was lost, so that's cool. Hopefully buy the other half back. Druglike is a private company, so there's no way to invest in it unless you contact me directly. You're a accredited investor and you have a lot of money. So no small investments. All professionals or very wealthy individuals. Let's see, where am I doing here? Medical devices. There we go. Intuitive surgical. Or Striker. I am long. Hindustan Unilever. This is Unilever's Indian company, basically. Kind of bizarre. It is a subsidiary of Unilever, so maybe I'll just cancel that as like captive. It's not an ETF, obviously, but I'll just put like captive here. Might be already be in consumer, in which case I'll probably remove it. China crisis and Burry's warning. I don't really pay attention to the macro. You know, I don't know much about Michael Burry. I'm a micro, bottoms up kind of guy. I try to hedge out that kind of risk. People who are good at like figuring that stuff out are good at figuring that stuff out. I'm not. I try to focus on what I can figure out, which is like individual company details. SABIC is the big Saudi Arabian chemicals company. That's what they do with the non-oil part of like Aramco and all that. Short. Sometimes I short stocks, that's true. Do you mean my height? I'm 5'9". I think that's average. Sometimes 5'10" if I kind of straighten my back. But I'm always slouching. Infosys. I'm going to call a services company. It's not really a tech company. I don't like the offshore programming isn't really tech. It's really like just a weird HR arbitrage service provider. Crown Castle isn't that just a tower company? Yeah. So what do we call those? Telecom, I guess. Oh, my MSI token's starting to rise. Happy to see that. It's a new era, this tokenomics stuff. It's very interesting. Quite unusual. Is this live even? Oh. Alright, Minnesota Mining and Manufacturing, also known as 3M. They changed their official name, it looks like. I don't know when they did that, maybe probably many years ago. Alright, Brookfield. I'm going to put all REITs in financial section. I don't really care about REITs. Are they just, yeah, they're just financials in general, I think, not just REITs. But I think they're just a REIT. I don't know. Can't look at everything, so I don't look at financials and energy, at the very least. I mean, I don't look at most things, to be honest. Entrepreneurship is my focus, but I did a couple hours this morning, might as well. KTDI is either, I think that's Korean. Is that a Korean? Let's see. Korean telecom? Oh, it's Japanese telecom. while since I traded Japanese telecom stocks, but I believe it or not, I have traded KDDI. And NTT and NTT Docomo. I think Docomo's gone now. Or defense stocks, Northrop Grumman. I don't know what this Chinese company is. How is TJX so successful? I thought all these department stores were getting killed. Huh. Good for them. Alright, so photovoltaic chips, I think they'll call that semiconductors. Yeah, 30,000 subs, it'll be fun. Maybe I'll even get a beer. I don't think I'm allowed to drink, though. That does sound like an interesting video. My buddy's coming by. Rosneft. War criminals. Where's Target in all this? Oh, there it is. Oh, it's like 100 degrees in here. Alright, these are all starting to blur together. I should probably take a break at some point. The white is so bright. It's crazy, GE used to be such a big company. They're kind of an afterthought, still top 100 or so, but crazy. Right, Pinduoduo is e-commerce, right? So that's crazy Chinese e-commerce. That's one of the companies that sort of sprung up in the last few years. It's like a group buying company, basically. Kind of like Groupon in America. 86 degrees. Yeah. I don't know if Immelt's departure was the end. I kind of think the problem started well before then. E-commerce. Pinduoduo. Booking. Also e-commerce. Becton Dickinson is definitely not software. Essilor. That is the eyeglass maker. I kind of like think of them almost like a medical device company. What's up, Habib? Habib Allah. Maybe I can make them both consumer apparel and medical devices. Essilor Luxottica. Schneider Electric do? I have no idea. Could be a utility, could be a industrial company. I think it's an industrial company. Looks like yeah, more of an industrial, looks like. Yeah. Circuit breakers, stuff like that. Building management, power inverters. Kind of like a industrial technology company. Just gotta know what stocks to look at. You gotta know what's on the menu before you order them off the menu. That's my advice. If you don't even know what's on the menu, how do you pick what's best off the menu, right? But you have people picking, I like GameStop, or I like AMC. Well, have you looked at the other thousands of stocks? Stock companies you never even heard of. How do you know that? Those aren't the good picks. You're just gambling, really, at the end of the day. If you don't look at what else is out there, you have some strategy to find the best stock. It's a duty for me to at least know that these companies exist, at the very least. Have you ever heard of Nongfu Spring? Nongfu Spring? I never have. It's apparently the 146th largest company in the world. Nongfu Spring, water and beverage company. Big as Colgate. Crazy, huh? Throwing their whole life savings into GameStop and Bath and Beyond. Crazy. Gotta be out of your mind, right? into $60 billion companies. So these are still very large companies, but not the largest in the world. Iberdrola. Utilities. We don't look at utilities, so... And Vale and Glencore Mining, I believe. I don't speak Russian, sorry, but как дела? Хорошо. Извиняйте. Let's see if my friend is here. I haven't looked at 3M. Sorry, I don't know it at all. I'm just sort of categorizing. I'm not going to be looking at industrials really closely anytime soon. crypto's selling off pretty hard, huh? $20,000. We saw this price in 2018, so that's 4 years ago. Crypto's not made any progress. Big sell-off here a few months ago. I got out of prison. Big sell-off here, dumped all the way down. I have a TradingView license, so I don't know what's going on there, but the wrong email address. Had a big sell-off from 30K to 20K. Big climb back to 24, 25K, and all the way back down to 20K in a couple days. A big bearish kind of chart for the last, I don't know, almost a year. 6 months at least. There was a bunch of fraud here. This was the 3 arrows liquidation basically, right? And now maybe we're getting the Mt. Gox liquidation. I don't know. I don't like Bitcoin that much anyway. I'm kind of more of an Ethereum guy, but it's all selling off, obviously. I don't do commodities, no. I literally only do healthcare and software. That's it. It's just nice to at least look, right, at the, you just want leverage, the junkie. Fraud was totally legal. Sounds like it. I was short a lot of Bitcoin a few weeks ago. My friend is running a little late. I should probably charge up my phone and my bracelet. Coinbase might be a good buy. I don't know. Coinbase definitely could be a good buy. Or it could be disappearing. We don't know. But I think the fiat off-ramp in the US is going to stick around. I'm going to be gone in a few minutes here, guys. Thank you for watching and all that. Can you pitch your game to me? Sure. This was, how should I put this? This was made with Bloomberg, so. Nintendo here somewhere. Where are you, Nintendo? There you are. I think FinTech, Fiserv is like FinTech. FinTech, basically. I think this is an oil company, CNOOC. Yeah. It's China's biggest oil company. I thought that was China's biggest offshore oil company. So I thought their biggest oil company was, what's it called? PetroChina. Yeah, I mean, being a CEO doesn't necessarily make you attractive to women because you don't wear that on your forehead that I'm a CEO, you know? When you're famous, that's, I would say, even better because people can recognize you. Quite frankly, you'd rather be famous than successful in some ways. But it all depends on what you are looking for. In terms of if you're trying to attract the opposite sex, I would say fame is more important than success. That's just been my experience. But because I was really successful, nobody knew who I was. I was having trouble in the dating scene, to be honest. Not trouble, but like I wasn't as successful as some of my friends. Yeah, once the business card comes out, women definitely are like, CEO. Ooh. I once I was at the teller, not the teller, but like personal banking at JP Morgan, and the girl looked at my account and it had like 40 million in it, and she like, her eyes like was like triple checking, and I went on a date with her like a couple days later. It's pretty funny. It's not necessarily the kind of woman you want to attract, though. But she gets to check her boyfriends right on the spot. This company is called China Tourism. 601888 China China Tourism Group Duty Free Corp. Okay. It's a tourism company. Hotel, scenic, passenger, transport, retail of travel commodities. Okay. Good enough for me. Fast retailing is 7-Eleven, I believe. In Japan, which is owned by a Japanese company. Let's see if I got that right. Or is fast retailing Uniqlo? Fast retailing is Uniqlo, actually. So is that apparel or retail? Or is it both? Oh, they also own Theory. That's pretty cool. A lot of times there's apparel owns as retail too. 9983. I'll just put it in retail as well. Or apparel, I should say, as well. Fidelity National, that's another sort of fintech company. Psy Financier is a watch, isn't that the watch company, or is that, what's that other jewelry company, not Tiffany's? They're like Tiffany's competitor. Come on. Oh, I don't remember. They have a store right here in New York. Cartier. Thank you. I don't think they own Cartier, but I'm not sure. Cartier? Do you say the R? Let's see. So Richemont owns... Yeah, they own Cartier. Cartier. So is that apparel? Is that retail? I think it's apparel. Luxury goods. Si Financier. Richemont. Very fancy stuff. You're buying that stuff, you know you're big time. Where you want to be. Either way. Same shit. Fidelity National. Oh, is this insurance? This is more insurance. Title insurance, settlement services. Yeah, I'm going to move that. That's, I would say, too insury for me. Move that to financials. And that's not a fintech, I don't think. Alright, so we're getting almost to 200 biggest non-financial, non-energy companies in the world. Some Chinese ones have definitely popped up. This is a screen. Hey, what's up, Fonte? This is a screen that already exists, so. Another Chinese company. This is a maker of flavorings. This is, I'm going to put in the food and beverages category. Never heard of these guys. Foshan Heijian. Food and flavoring company. Thought I saw Dr. Pepper here. Somewhere. I'll get to it when I get to it. What's the Medea Group? Chinese electrical appliance manufacturer. Interesting. Never heard of these guys. Air conditioners. Looks like they make a lot of air conditioners. Some software too. Oh, they own... No, let's see here. Big company. bridges, some robotics. I'll dump them in the hardware section here. I should call this like electronics. Hardware, electronics, computers. We call electronics computers. Mercedes-Benz. Saudi Telecom. Kind of a lot of interesting, weird companies you don't see every day that are in their largest companies lists. What's up, Fonte? I already said hi to Fonte. He's my favorite person because he helps me even though he doesn't have to. He just does it because he likes to, which is cool. But he's here for the laughs too. We have a good time outside of the programming stuff. And I was just doing React. Medical devices, Shenzhen Mindray. Also medical devices. Alright. Mercedes-Benz Industrial. I haven't looked at Mindray in a while. I think they delisted. I remember when they delisted from America. Founded in 1991. Wow, these guys are amazing. Alright guys, I'm going to call the stream quits. Thank you so much. I will see you all soon.